Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the Holler. It's Mike again with Hills and Hollers Homestead, and this will be a short one because it's raining. And I just wanted to walk out here. We were able to get the paddock done last night. We got all the fence up, we got all the posts in, got the step in posts in between here, and we got the gate up. Now I learned a little lesson last night about that gate, and I just didn't think about it because we were just kind of in the zone, kind of tunnel vision, getting things done. Is we used the T-post braces, and you can get these things. I think a couple of the farm stores sell them. I think I got these off of Amazon. I just ordered them, and I messed up, but it's not something I'm going to worry about right now. As I put a 4-foot gate right there, and this brace is right, this brace is wrong. This brace actually should be going from the bottom here up to that top, because I had to pull tension because of the weight of the gate that way, and I'm actually pulling against my brace instead of with my brace. So what I did is, it's hard to see on the camera, but that T-post, I had to pull so much tension for the weight of the gate that it's got that T-post kind of bowed a little bit. It's not bad. The gate swings fine, it still fits, but that brace should have been, instead of going that way, should be going that way. That way I'm pulling into the brace instead of against it. So I'll fix it later. I'm not worried about it right now. I also got a reel for my electric fence. I got that off Amazon. It's a geared reel. I think it was like $46. I love it. It's absolutely great. So I'll be getting a couple more of those, and the line stays attached to it. I just hung it right there, and this is a continuous circuit. So it's 2 strands all the way around. There's no cuts, there's no splices, one continuous circuit, and then it ends right here. The reel has its own, it's insulated, so it's not going to shock you if you grab a hold of it. The wire will, but the reel won't. So, and it'll just hang right there, so it's fine. So we got that done last night. The only other thing I need to do is I need to set a wooden post just on the other side of the road over there where you can see the red water, the hose. Is I need to set a wooden post right there, and that'll be my set where I'm going to put a disconnect. So I'll run a wire from the fence over to the post to the disconnect, and then from the disconnect over to here to electrify this section of the paddock. And then, you know, if we come through here, all we got to do is hit the disconnect, unhook the wire, drive through, hook it back up, flip the disconnect over, and then it's good to go. And like I said, that will be temporary. There's traffic out through here once a day, once out, once back. That's it. No, nothing more, nothing less. When weather comes and changes enough for us to pull the pigs out of here, that disconnect will go away, but I'll leave the post there because we'll use the pigs in this field every winter, at least for a little bit, to kind of help till up the ground and everything for planting, because it needs it. It's never had it before. It's because we definitely want to increase our growing this year for the corn and everything. So I want to utilize as much of this as I can. And then we'll take this out here where we had all the squash and everything. I'll take it on out farther as well. And that'll allow us to increase our growing. That'll be, here's a section that I probably won't even have to mow anymore. What I'll do is just after we harvest whatever we're growing out through here, after the harvest is done, I'll just turn the pigs loose in here and let them get after it. I'm also going to consider it's starting to get foggy out here already. Wow, fog's really starting to move in. So what I'm going to do, a little better, it's raining, is my middle field out here where I usually run my chickens and stuff in the summer in chicken tractors, is I think I'm going to turn that into a winter sacrifice area. So I'll have to build a fence out there, get the whole perimeter of that fenced in, and then get it sectioned off for winter sacrifice area as well. But this is done. The next thing on the list is Pee-wee and Boris seem to be getting along perfectly fine. Today's Sunday, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait one more week, so Saturday, and I'm going to remove that divider between them and let them really get to cohabitate together, spend time together. They've not shown any aggression towards each other at all. Pee-wee actually just comes right up to the fence and kind of snorts and grunts, and Boris will go down there and kind of hang out with him a little bit. So I think they'll do fine, but I want them together. I'll give them another week, and then I just open it up, and I'll keep close watch on them, and hopefully they get along fine for another week, and then we'll plan on getting them moved up to here and let them just eat. Always heard, if you want a pig to get a pig will always find its medicine in the woods. And with Pee-wee being the runt, even though he's got free access to feed, or free feed all the time access, I think if we get him out of there, get him up here and get him grazing, we're really going to see a big turnaround in his size and his weight. Now, he has gained weight. He is growing a little bit, but I definitely want to allow him to get in here and really start rooting and eating what a pig should be eating. And, you know, any issues that he may have, that would hopefully fix them, you know, as far as weight gain goes. But he doesn't show any ill effects of anything. He's just a little feller. So we'll get him up here, get him eating good food, and let him grow like he's supposed to. And that is it. The big pigs. Okay, crazy thing with the big pigs. So I told you guys before in previous videos, I feed them 2 scoops per feeder once a day. And they were just super aggressive. The males were. And it's just like they were starving to death. But then they would eat and they would lay in their pig palace the rest of the day. Very little time they were spent out in the woods. So I thought, well, maybe I need to increase their feed. So I started feeding them 3 scoops in each feeder once a day. And now that I do that, they've got food left in their feeder every day. And they're out grazing more. So I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, it's a 14% protein pig feed. It's a pig finisher. So I know they're getting enough nutrition, but it was just weird to me that I increased it by 1 scoop. And now there's food left over in each feeder and they're out grazing more. So I cut it down to 2.5 scoops. And I think there's still a little feed left in there. So I'll just keep it at 2.5 scoops. That way I know that they're getting what they need and not having to worry about too much with that. Yeah, they still got feed left in their feeders. 2.5 scoops. Crazy, crazy pigs. Almost as bad as people. All right, guys, it's raining. I'm getting inside. That's it. Get prepared, stay prepared. Take care. God bless.